Here is the thing about you need to understand about banks. When you don't need money, they'll give you a lot. So you need to be in a position where they see you as somebody who doesn't need it. They will offer it to you. I get letters in the mail where they say we have this line of credit facility. It's pre-approved just on the conduct of your bank account. We don't need financial statements. We don't need income statements. We see the cash flow going through the bank account. We are very comfortable. You've been doing this for a long time. We see how well you manage your money. Here is another line of credit facility for $500,000. So I say, okay, well, what's the interest rate on this? Okay, I'm paying, say, 6% interest rate. What can I get in the stock market? Can I get 12%? Very conservative. Even that 6% I'm going to claim a tax deduction on, so I'm going to bring it down to 4%. And I'll start to put that in there. So the banks don't like you if you need money. So you have to stop needing money, first of all. So how do you stop needing money? By developing a skill set. And 90% of corporate jobs are not a skill set. Sorry to say this, I don't mean to offend anybody, but they're not enough of a skill set for the banks to value. Okay, that's why they ask you, that's why they treat you like a criminal. If you owe the bank a small amount of money, you have a problem. If you owe the bank a lot of money, they have the problem. I'm telling you, they will not come and shut down. They will not ask for money. They'll actually help you. They will defer interest payments. They will give you time. They will negotiate your interest rate. Because you see, if you owe the bank $10 million, imagine how much money they're making from you on interest. They don't want to take that $10 million. They don't want to shut your loans down because they'll lose all the income. They don't want to take any action against you. What they will do is they'll work with you. Mr. Client, you have not been making your interest payments. We need to work with you. What can we do? This is how the banks work. So you have to understand the system. That system is, every country that's economically progressing is predominantly capitalist, including India. And you need to understand the financial system in a capitalist country. You're very lucky you learned this at your age now. Yeah, because, I wish somebody had told me at your age. I'd certainly be already at that 100 crore mark if I had started at your age. But you can go from birth to death and never learn any of this. And that's exactly what's happening to most people. And then who gets the blame? God. God always gets the blame. God wants me to be poor. No, God's been doing systematic investment planning and putting the Sensex up since 1980. God's been putting the Sensex up. We're just not watching it, right? So this is the issue that we have. We have massive ignorance about business and money. And India is not going to go from the 1.4 billion population. We're not even a tenth of the GDP of America, which has a quarter of our population. It's not going to happen until people stop just running after degrees and jobs and actually become investors and business owners. It's not going to happen. And the fundamental requirement for that is going to be that people have some vision and they have a high ambition and they have some courage. That's the fundamental problem. How they're trying to fix the problem is, look, we gave you all these degrees, we gave you a job, it didn't work, so let's give you more degrees now. Like they didn't solve the problem before. In the last 50 years, you think now it's going to solve the problem by giving you more degrees. Let's do more skills training on all the skills that failed you in the first place.